This is John Paul Rai. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan, and I was hoping this news would go away, but apparently I've still got a little bit to say on it because this tweet here is not very old, and I'm not interested in talking about the texts between Depp and Paul Bettany. We've been through that. I guess we might touch upon it for context, but I gotta say, this is from The Guardian. And once again, The Guardian, like most of the mainstream media, leaves out the most important part. So as you guys know, Paul Bettany and Johnny Depp joked around with Amber Heard. They said a few things that, some people found to be off color, and that's okay. That's their opinion. But at the end, Johnny Depp said that, I don't think I could do that to the one I love. To paraphrase him, don't quote me on that. But the point is, this person leaves that out. They all leave that out. And even I didn't realize that till a couple of you guys pointed that out to me, that this one important key piece of information is being omitted. Let's see what we got here. Just an idea, Paul Bettany, but if you don't want unpleasantness, maybe don't ever chat with your mate about whether the two of you would murder his wife by burning or drowning her, and don't make it jokes from Monty Python, and don't wrap it up by Johnny saying he could never do that. But of course, I guess The Guardian just wants the juiciest, most negative parts of the story they can get, and they don't want to go full spectrum with it. If you go full spectrum, the report and the story should look something like, but at the end, Johnny says he could never do anything like that. What do you guys think? But they want to put it out there like Johnny never said that. So The Guardian has just dropped lower, in my opinion, than it was, which was about, mid-grade 5 out of 10 level. And she gets a little ranty here. Bettany should be asked about this in every single promotional interview he's currently doing. Do you think it's funny to R-word a woman's dead body? Do you keep women around if they are pleasing to look at? Do you regularly dehumanize women or just those married to your friends? And let's say one thing, Francis. Men sometimes do keep women around because they're pleasant to look at. That's one of the pleasures men get in life, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That's natural, so you could blame Mother Nature for that one. Let's keep going. It doesn't bother me that Stans QT this, but does point to a disturbing phenomenon, how fandom and patriarchy combine to see young women perversely defend misogyny and abuse women who criticize it. For your information, to the many, many Stans tweeting me, there's really no point. I'm not going to reply. It's literally Christmas. No one would ever waste their time replying. I'm dipping in here for work and spending time with my family and a tub of chocolate. Please do the same. Well, why did you put that out there if you didn't want replies? Why did you put that out there if you didn't want to hear the other side and their opinion? I guess you don't. What you want to do is put out basically a trashy hit piece in a paper that's somewhat respected, and you're lowering that paper. Now, I will say this. What happened, what you reported on, the texts were factual. So you have the right to report on that. But report on the whole thing. Report on the full circle. That would be fair. And wait a minute. She shut off her replies. You can't comment to her. Just like Amber Heard. You can't reply. Why not? Well, you know who does things like that? A troll. You know what a troll does? A troll puts something out there to trigger people. A lot of the times to get that triggered response. However, if you can't even reply and you're just throwing something out there, it's more of a troll job than good journalism and reporting, which seems to be very rare these days. So here's the article. I won't stay on here for too long because they've got ads running and things like that, which is okay. I mean, ads is what keeps people going and platforms going, but we don't want to look at them for too long. But all right. Paul Bettany having Johnny Depp text read aloud in libel trial was an unpleasant feeling. Yeah, I mean, it is unpleasant. Those are private texts. I'll agree with that. And if you want to read more, she's got a link to another article that says The Fall of Johnny Depp, How the World's Most Beautiful Movie Star Turned Very Ugly. How's that? By getting abused and pressing charges against the person that abused him? That's called standing up for yourself, not becoming very ugly. And it's a dinky article. It's not very long. I mean, this is the whole thing. This part here in yellow is where they're asking for donations. We're not going to donate. Never, 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 never. Okay, that's from an old skit from The State. If you guys know The State, it's a very old comedy show. But, the guy went never, 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 never. It was a joke, as in never, never, never. I'm getting off topic here. Point is that it's a dinky little article without much opinion, only the bad parts about the text and not the end when Johnny said he'd never do that to a loved one. So it looks like not only is this article there for clicks and just revenue, not for truth and discussion, her tweet is doing the same thing. You guys, let me know what you think below. I would usually read some comments, what Johnny fans are saying, even what Amber stans are saying, things like that. But this lady, like I said, shut off her comments. She doesn't want discussion. She wants to say, look at this bad thing Johnny did. It's so bad. It's so bad. Give me ad revenue and clicks, and all over the fact that I'm wrong. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. I'm doing shout outs, special thanks, things like that. That first heard, pop culture. If you don't subscribe, I guess I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.